So, where are we going today, Murphy? Who knows, right? Right? Nah, cheer up, you miserable sod. Could be worse, right? In fact, actually, wait, considering where we are right now, I probably really shouldn't say that, should I? Should just keep my big mouth shut, really, shouldn't I? So similar advice given to you whenever you need to blow your nose. But yes. Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the Let's Play for Silent Hill Downpour. Brought to you by myself, Lizzo, and tea! Because seriously, everything needs more tea. And, yeah. We're going to be exploring this latest take on the Silent Hill universe. Which is, one of many takes and retakes I've been doing today, in fact. Because quite recently, I was watching one of the later incarnations of a show that those amongst you who are your mid-20s or above and British will remember as the Sooty and Sweep show. Basically a little show about a little orange puppet bear that could only whisper and his puppeteer. Wacky hijinks ensued. I was watching one of those with my little cousin very recently. And, you know, it's a nice nostalgia trip and everything, and obviously it's not as good as you remember and all that, of course, obviously. But, well, I didn't mean to do that. Probably should be paying attention while I'm pushing, really, shouldn't I? Yeah, no. Yeah, so I was watching this, and, a friend of mine was there at the time. I say friend, not sure if he will be for much longer. But he leans over casually towards the end of the show when they're doing the big goodbye thing that, you know, all children's shows do. And just mutters very quietly in my ear, "You do realise that 5 minutes after this show is finished, that little bear's going to have an arse that looks like somebody trod on a Jaffa cake." So yeah, naturally I'm no longer speaking to him. Mainly through the tears of laughter being the reason. And yeah, these are the weird things that happen to me during the course of a weekend. Hello. This is the bed from Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Awesome. By the way, in case you're wondering, I don't know why the camera's doing that pull focus thing either. I just assume that Brian's recently found the function and he's quite pleased with himself, clearly. If you don't know who Brian is, then go and watch my Dead Space and Dead Space 2 LPs. Ah, god damn it. Giant slurpy space vagina. Right, time to run away! Up the stairs. Ah, climbing like a boss. Ah, god damn it. Notice it gives me another excuse to hear Murphy scream like a girl. There it is. There's no dignity in demonic space. Quite clearly. He says running through demon space holding a frying pan. Well, it worked for Conker. Everything worked for Conker. So that is a name that I can no longer say properly. I always end up pronouncing it Conker. Or some such. We need to play more Rare games on this channel, don't I? Anyone who's saying no, get out right now. Oh god, I haven't even counted any enemies yet. I'm already bleeding profusely. This is not good, yeah? Not good. Is it still chasing me? I think it's still chasing. Yep, it disappeared in mid-step and the music changed. That was... Huh, that's pretty weird. Won't lie to you. Wait a second. Is this the endless staircase section? Yeah, rather a cheap tactic on the game's behalf. It employs a Mario 64 style endless staircase and then does not tell you that it has done so. So you basically run all the way up for like 20 odd minutes, come down for a couple of seconds, and yeah. Here it is. Ketchup. Everything better with sauce. Seriously, you're just gonna keep doing the pull focus then, eh? Ooh, first aid kit. Nice. Was that there before?
I'm losing my mind.
Really? What was your first clue? Although with a nose that big, you could probably just fall out and you wouldn't notice, would you? Fuck off. God, so that's actually the first time I've sworn in this LP. See, this is what trophies do to me, boys and girls. I just don't like them. I don't like the idea. It doesn't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? There's a chair in there. Very glowy chair. Doesn't seem to be anything else, though. Disappointing. Although, can I open one of these drawers? Wasn't actually what I intended to do, Murphy, but cheers. Vandalism! Fuck, this is sturdily built. Come on. Nope. Go on, and again. Swooah! Bloody hell. This definitely isn't IKEA furniture. Oh, there we go. Now it is. Vandalism. Over here? Nope, not over here. Over here, maybe? No. Nothing on the bookshelf. Nothing on there. Anything in here? No, nothing in there either. That's weird. I was sure I had to find a key out of one of these offices. Maybe I'm... Hello? That was weird. Weird and creepy. It's locked. Huh. That was, that's pretty strange, I'm not gonna lie to you. Anything in this door? Ooh, another first aid kit. Don't mind if I do! Seriously, can never get enough of these damn things. In case you're wondering why I'm not running around with the torch switched on all the time, quite simply, in this game, the torch will actually die. I don't think it actually tells you how much battery they do have, but they will eventually die, so I'm going to have to be a bit... Not sneaky, that's the wrong word, but a bit judicious in their usage, shall we say. Yeah, judicious. When expect you to break out the thesaurus, were you? This way. Anything... Nope, can't look at that. Is there anything in the cupboards? Ah! No, not a thing in the cupboards. Disappointing, won't lie to you. Strange, a lot of these strange books littered about that apparently Murphy's got no interest in looking at. I mean, at least the other Silent Hill protagonists, showed a vague interest in what they were doing. Even Heather, though she was usually whinging about how everything was so complicated. Or boring, or, other teenage drivel. But oh well. Ooh, fire extinguisher. Tempting. A lot of comedy value inherent in beating a monster to death with a fire extinguisher. But again, considering that I'm now playing on hard mode and I played through this on normal mode the first time I did it, probably not. Am I already limping? Bloody hell, I am. I'm limping. Son of a bitch. I honestly did not notice I was doing that. Well, this can only be good news, right? Ah, crap. They've just realised I'm not there anymore. This could be problematic. Possible TC. What's a TC?
Sounds like a
Time Warner Company? Toilet closets? Terence Constantinople? Well, puzzles for another time and all that. Doesn't seem to be anything over here either. See, this is going to bug me for ages. I'm sure I'm supposed to find a key. Television? Well, it's disappointing. Or did you just turn it off? What's the point in even allowing me to interact with it? What's this? There you go. Zoom in. Ah, I remember this. This is the diary of a pervert, isn't it? Yeah, this dude's keeping tabs on what all the ladies in the area are doing. Because he's a bit of a creep. So yeah, pause the video as you need to have a better look at exactly what this guy's been up to. If you really, really want to know, I can't see why you would. Unless you're that kind of a pervert yourself. Oh, caught you, have we? But yes, but no. This away. Say, I smell puzzles. Seriously, Murphy could do that, from 1,000 paces. Put a Rubik's Cube in a cupboard on the other side of the house, he'll find it. Can I get through here? This looks smashable. I was half expecting something to burst through when I came through a moment ago. And I used the word through twice in rapid succession there, didn't I? That was very bad English of me. Well, that was a very bad example of English, even. Only had, 20-odd years of learning to do this speaking malarkey. Apparently I'm still not very proficient. Who knew, right? Right. This way. Oh, God, fuck, cutscene, right. Fucking hell, I just thought everything had gone dark for the hell of it. Apparently this guy's making up for my apparent lack of swearing throughout the course of this LP so far. Apparently he got my quotient. He's even doing it in other languages. Just randomly beating up some chick. I knew it. Mustache. He's evil. Kill him, Murphy. Kill him like you killed everyone else. Well, this isn't going so well. He's not a fat, defenseless guy. I can't kill him. Wow, standing too close again there, Brian. Got the arterial spray right over the lens. So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, by the way, in terms of the enemies looking very Silent Hill 4. You notice she's basically human, with a bit of a manky face and a weird, burnt, sort of plastic trench coat deal going on. Ow! Sort of out of Silent Hill 2. Ow! Stop hitting me! I'm trying to give my exposition to the boys and girls. I can't do that when you're twatting me in the face. Ow! Stop it! Get it off me! Get it off me! I don't want to cuddle. But yeah. Ooh, I stabbed her in the gut. Awesome. Ow! This isn't working. Why is this not working? They didn't take anywhere near this much damage in normal mode. I mean, I know it's supposed to get tougher in the harder mode, but seriously. That's like 3 times the damage. Plus she was blocking. And I know for a fact that blocking does nothing in this game. Nothing. At least not for me anyway. Which again I think is supposed to be a harken back to Silent Hill 3. It was Heather had a block function that very rarely worked, wasn't it? Or even if she did the animation half the time, it wouldn't actually do anything. That's why none of us ever bothered blocking in that game. Just run around in circles and hit the enemy from behind. Basically what I'm going to have to do here. I'm bleeding out, basically, aren't I? Damn. I was sure something was going to come bursting through there, though. Huh. What a most befuddling mystery. Nothing over this way. Nothing on my left sleeve, nothing on my right. Perhaps I can smash it down with the fire extinguisher. I mean, that's basically what these things are for, right? That's why they're so gigantic. Although considering most American buildings are made of wood, I suppose you would need a lot of water to put one out if it started burning. Seriously, why do you guys do that? Brick far less likely to, you know, utterly combust. Do you guys never, you know, read the Three Little Pigs or something? Collectively growing up? I just broke Murphy's knuckles, but this still isn't working. Perhaps you know, hack it down with your honker. Just, you know, put your feet together and fall forwards. Make sure the nose hits first, it'll be fine. Number 2 hatchet job. Ba-dum-tsh. Ah, and why did you look at the ceiling? I assume I was supposed to have heard something, but no noises came through, so that was kind of pointless, really, wasn't it? Oh well, whatever. Like I say, running around in the basement actually reminded me a little bit of Condemned. Because I think so far this game's had a few little nods towards other horror gaming series. You know, here and there. As well as, you know, why do you keep looking at the ceiling, Murphy? I'm not telling you to do that. Why do you keep doing that? Nothing over here. Apparently the armchair was not the answer. Back in... I wonder. I haven't been down there yet, have I? This is the room where I just tackled the crazy bitch. And she oh fuck, she disappeared. I didn't even notice that. That's a bit of a new one, actually. I don't think the Silent Hill enemies have ever done that before, have they? They usually just stay on the floor until you know, leave the loading area, at which point the game despawns them to avoid taking up memory space. Weird. I think it was actually more disturbing when they disappeared off screen, to be honest with you. A lot of games have been using this dissolve thing, haven't they, lately? I mean, the Resident Evil series started doing it with Resident Evil 4. Things dissolve. I suppose they did technically do it in the remake with the snake creature, but still. Again, I like the idea of just leaving the character model there until you leave the load screen and have it despawn while you're not there. Much scarier. It makes it look like the thing's gotten up and wandered off while you weren't looking. I mean, obviously that's not necessarily why it happened. It's just, like I say, you stretch the limits of the console's ability to keep stuff in place, but still. I like the idea. It is something that perhaps Dead Space 2 could have done with thinking of. I mean, we've seen a couple of occasions, haven't we, when character models and whatnot have just despawned in mid-air and stuff. That just passed straight through the scenery, didn't it?
Finally.
That was very shoddy, guys.
Back outside.
I'm a bit disappointed. Ah, crap. Yeah. Rain means enemies. And if I remember correctly, when it's raining, they do more damage if they hit you. Which, considering how badly fucked up I got by just one creature, this is, it's not good. It's not good, huh? Wow, that's a meat cleaver. I'm having that. But yeah, that's another thing this game brought over from Silent Hill 4, isn't it? Both the myriad of melee weapons and the concept of weapon degradation, which I'm really not a fan of. It quite annoyed me when I was playing Condemned 2. It hasn't really bothered me too much, I must admit. In a oh, screw you hard mode. So that's basically a health kit cabinet that's completely empty. Because I was playing on a lower difficulty, it did have the health kit there. But because I'm not, the game's basically giving me, well, it's flicking me the V's essentially. As you do. Bird! I see you, birds. Don't think I don't see you. I know your game. See game? Nah. How many times is he going to tell that same joke? As many times as it takes, god damn it, till one of you laughs. Anything in here? There's nothing in here. Anything over in the fridge? Ah! No aging Indiana. I suppose that's a small mercy. This way. Just turning the light on so I can see a bit better. Some of the sections are very dark, some are very light. Makes it difficult to decide what you need to do, really. Oh, change of clothes. Right, yeah, I remember this now. That's just a regular kitchen knife, isn't it? Nothing too fancy. Well, there's a lot of knives and things just lying about here. And art of apples, as you do. I mean, I know, I can't start my day until I've seen a picture of an apple.
Huh? What's this?
Oh, crap, it's a policeman's clothing. Well, unfortunately, Murph, I want to see what happens if you wear the scrubs.
I had real clothes.
Sorry, dude. Oop, phone as well. Be back in a sec. Okay, welcome back, guys. Let's take another phone call. Ooh, the rain. The rain, it stops. Yay! This means when the monsters come out, and they will come, at least I might have half a chance of killing them. Seriously, when it's raining, I found that out of normal mode. When it's raining, if they come at you, run the fuck away. Because I think their knockback animations get reduced in time as well, so they don't stay stunned as long, and they do more damage when they hit you. And they just generally come at you like a crazy son of a bitch. But that was the ticket machine we were looking for, by the way. The red thing on the floor is the power cables to it. No! Friggin'! Right, yeah. I totally remembered that was coming. I knew it all along, and they look a bit different to the other one. A bit whiter, for one. Alright, I'll give you guys, what's the word I'm looking for? An example of why the blocking is useless. There you go, push block, he did nothing. And see, she blocks automatically, which is really fucking stupid. Oh, why not then? See, this game just screwing with me. I was like, he's trying to look knowledgeable. Quick, do nothing is it telling him to. What did that sentence even mean? I don't know. There were words there in his head, but they came out in the wrong order, and yeah. Dyslexics of the world untie, right? Well, that was the most easily repairable backup generator I've ever encountered in a horror game. Seriously, I didn't have to walk halfway across the map, find some petrol, a gear cog, the crankshaft itself, fight a mini-boss to get back to it, and then start it up, or anything. Just walked around the corner and there it was. Crank, crank, job done. Why can't all of my horror game experiences be like that? And because that'd be very boring, admittedly, that's why. Speaking of, here, have a mini-game. Because people really loved it when they did it in BioShock, right? Seriously. It was one of the many crimes that I lay at the feet of BioShock. Including stupid and pointless mini-games. Well, actually, this one isn't actually too bad. This one can be kind of fun, I gotta admit. But again, I like the kind of arcade games in general. Kind of things I grew up with as a kid. You know, doing the various fairgrounds and shit. But the notion of including a arbitrary minigame, that's something I lay at BioShock's feet. I suppose Final Fantasy VII did technically do it as well, but, you know, I don't think... Was it actually necessary in FF7? Did you have to do the mini game?
Yes.
Oh, you did, didn't you? The snowboarding, of course. And that's the big challenge of today's episode. How many other games, including games within its own series, can Zo reference while playing Downpour? Anyone keeping account so far? Could be. Yeah. Actually, speaking of science, I think the only game I haven't referenced so far in regards to this game, this installment in the series, is Origins, isn't it? I haven't actually referenced that yet. Though admittedly, I only played that very briefly. I never actually completed that one. I gotta admit, I like the idea with the manual transitions between this... What the fuck? Ah, crap. No! Run away! Bollocks. More... Oh, fuck off. Ah. Yeah, see, I knew it was gonna happen too. Basically, giving some of the enemies, at least, a long-distance stun attack, which gives them plenty of time to catch up with you and beat you to death. Yeah, there it is. But it's not really long distance, it's more mid-range. But yeah, they can do that, stun you, especially if there's a group of them. They can own you in a couple of seconds flat, if you're unlucky enough to be caught in that. It'd actually be quite nice if they included the sprint like a motherfucker function they did in a Xbox arcade horror game called Amy. It's a survival horror game. And you've got the basic run function, but also if you, while running hammer X, you can actually sprint, flat out until your character's exhausted. Which I think was a good idea. Should include that in more horror games. Oh, go away. No one's impressed by you. Your little semi-translucent background and your white text can both blow me. Now, where's my tea, actually? Hope it hasn't gone cold while I've been doing this. There it is. In an Eeyore mug for some reason. Not sure where that even came from. Eeyore. So scared. So very, very scared. Wow, that's pretty. I can see, judging from some of these vistas, why this game reminded you of Alan Wake, Amy. But still, like I say, wasn't a fan of that game. Really wasn't. It was too much of a direct copy of too many of Stephen King's ideas. Little to no originality thrown in. Plus, I didn't like the idea that once you burnt the shadow out of the possessed people, Alan then went on to murder what were essentially innocent townspeople. That just didn't... Why don't you just tell them, look, dude, crazy shit's going on, stay in the light.
Locked.
Leave them to it. Although, for that matter, how did they even get possessed in the first place? I mean, look at how many lights are about in that game, street lights and all the rest of it. Not to mention the fact that in, any modern-day civilization, we very rarely have perfect darkness in any of our social and urban centres. Bird! What are you doing in here, bird? What were you planning? Fucking birds, man. The birds.
Locked.
Oh my god, little feathered git locked the door behind him. That's just not on. Can't I smash these? I think I can smash these. Let's have a go. Nope, apparently I'm not allowed. I won't lie, it's kind of disappointing. Oh, whatever. Through the door, Murphy boy. It's a kitchen. My god.
In here.
Does it look like... Is it... In fact, considering that the past 4 people we've found have all been murderous zombie women, do we want to find people, Murphy? That's more the question, isn't it, my boy? Frying pan. Well, no frying pan. Nothing in the drawer, that's disappointing. Anything on the tube? There's something making horrific gurgling noises. Not quite sure I even want to know. Ah, you...
Learn from yesterday. Live for today.
Thank you, condescending voice in the sky. That's exactly the lesson I needed to learn. Ooh, hell. Yes, first aid. Mine. Ooh, there's more stuff in. Apparently I've stepped into the Roivers bathroom. Might want to clean that up, Alex. Or at least buy some better tampons. Ah, another game referenced. There we go. Just for you, Amy. I mean, it's not quite taking a whiz, but since there's no man-ass in this game, I have to settle for having the toilet flushed, really. Later. Yeah. Actually, the lighter, I won't show you guys right now. Perhaps later on if my torch runs out of battery before I can find a new one. And my axe. But yeah. Trying to say too many things at once. It's not working, really, is it? Should be funnier.
Didn't take much to knock this down.
That's what I said earlier. Oh, whatever. Point being, the lighter is actually a bit of a reference to other horror games, where you'll find lighters, but despite being in very dark situations, your protagonist will very, very rarely actually use them as a light source. In fact, I don't think they ever do. They usually just use them for solving puzzles. This is one of the only games I can think of, survival horror-wise that is, that will use the lighter both as a way of solving a puzzle and as a source of light. Which I thought was quite a nice touch, really. That looks dangerous.
Here we go.
But thankfully, I have the key. I can now, if I can stop being stuck on the scenery. I'd like to say that's a nice harken back to the PS2 days, but no, I didn't enjoy that about the PS2 days. Being stuck on textures and things. That didn't do it for me. Oh, why are you forcing me to walk? You've got nothing to load at this point, mate. Well, you know, barely anything. And this door's locked anyway, so I'm not going to be going anywhere for a few seconds. No, or whatever. Through the door. Now, is there anything interesting in the tourist centre? Well, I can't find out about the local attractions and museums. What kind of a tourist centre is this? Or is Murphy just the kind of another lighter? Oh, good. I've got one for puzzles and one for light now. One for every day and one for Sunday best. Awesome. See, I'm sure there's something you could pick up. No postcards. Right back to the missus. Dear Jane, stuck in a hell dimension. Please, please send milk. Because milk makes everything better. Let's see, I'm down the bottom, so to the... I can pretty much only go to the train according to this. Right, okay. Okay. Well, it's not like I really wanted to go in. I wonder why they've crossed out the name Silent Hill too. Seems a bit weird. Oh, whatever. I say, the one thing I will have to admit to, because you guys have already noticed it by now, I'm sure. This game is a bit slow to load textures. I haven't had any frame rate issues or anything that some people have reported, or slow down. At least not throughout my playthroughs anyway. But it is sometimes a bit slow to load new textures, I gotta admit. There's a couple of anti-aliasing issues here and there, but other than that, look, these trees in the background are a pretty good example of what I'm talking about. They clearly haven't been smoothed properly.
Yeah, it was a really nice place.
I'm sorry. You are...
Locals call me Crazy Jim! Because it's my name. See, Crazy Jim.
490 meters straight down to the blackest soul of the earth. The deepest limestone sinkhole north
That's
of...
fascinating, but... Sorry. Someone, something, tried to kill me back there.
God, you're pretty, aren't you, Murphy? Not going to question my prison jumpsuit or the blood on my face.
First time visitor, huh?
Yeah, I came here to fulfill my dream of becoming a school janitor. Got my own jumpsuit and scary face. What do you think so far?
Listen, if there's a quick way out of here, I'd really appreciate it if you just tell me.
Way out? What good would that do?
Means I wouldn't be here
Sorry.
with the monsters
We,
and Crazy Jim.
get too many visitors these days.
Right. Well, you seen.
If you head through the cavern, there's a train. Can take you to Hillside. Boy, I tell you,
Continuing the long Silent Hill tradition,
just
the
love
strange, fidgety, jumpy little characters could become strangely helpful for no apparent reason when you threaten to go away and stop talking to them.
someplace I gotta be.
Someplace crazy?
Thanks for the tip.
Thanks for saying it like such a douche, Murphy. I mean, I know the guy's crazy, but, you know, Perhaps that's even more of a reason not to be a twat. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Sounds like a fun place.
Seriously, I quite literally look like an axe murderer at this point, don't I? Overall, blood-covered, carrying an axe. Apparently old Crazy Jim don't think there's anything wrong with that. Or perhaps he just doesn't believe in judging people before he's gotten to know them. Wow, there's a long way down. Cool. Ah, there's my train cart. Well, tram cart. Stuck in the middle. How's that about? Oh! Wow. Rose giving you a bit of rough time there, Jack, old boy, huh? My god. Either that, or he's gone for the 5-finger discount and found out she's on the rag. Oh dear. Thank you for your contribution, Scenery. Much appreciated as always, much appreciated. I always think it's nice when the inanimate objects try to join in on the fun. And generally freak me the fuck out. Because that's just gravy really, isn't it? Actually, it's wood and cardboard, but still, the point stands, the point stands. This way? Not really any choice at this sort of juncture. Yeah. Again, much like most of the Silent Hill games, the first hour or so, maybe a bit longer, is pretty linear. There's not going to be much... Huh. There was a body over there a few seconds ago, wasn't there? I should really pay more attention when I'm talking. This is one of my big bugbears when it comes to other LPs, that they'll be so busy talking they'll miss what they're supposed to be looking at. Usually involving puzzles and shit. Oh, come on, that's obvious. Something... Oh, fuck! Ah, a double bluff was it, game? You give me the obviously destructible piece of scenery, the one something's obviously going to come bursting out of, then have her just pop round the corner at me. Yeah, very clever. I'm still going to axe her in the face. Or the spine! Yes! Spine. More! Nah, don't hit the fucking... Ah, Murphy, you prick. You would somehow manage to hit the... She dead? Ah. Bitches don't know about me and my axe. I've killed before and I'll kill again. Though seriously, it was much easier when it was just a helpless fat man. Must say, scary monsters, not quite my pace, you know what I'm saying? Am I limping again? I better fucking not be. I think I am. Oh, for pity's sake, Murphy. Where's the button? How do I... Ah, there we go. Couldn't remember how to bring up the inventory. It's one of the D-pad buttons of all things. Alright, cool, this'll do. I do like it about my first aid kit apparently miraculously takes the stains out of my jumpsuit, because apparently it includes bandages, ointments, first aid sprays, and a box of Daz. Hey there, sweetheart. This way! Got a surprise for you, darling. Come on. This way, freak. Here, freak. Here, freak. That's it. Ring around the maple. Nah, well, you would turn round and ruin my plan at the last second, wouldn't you? And now you're going to circle strafe at me. That's not fair. You're an enemy. You're not supposed to be able to circle strafe. It's like the cardinal rule of video gaming. Only I may circle strafe. Ow! Well, thankfully that doesn't actually hurt me. It just really, really gets on my tits. Cheers, love. And now, in the back. Oh, fuck, now she's dodging. Ow! That's supposed to be my tactic, you realise. Run away! Oh, piss off. You did not just do that. That's a load of crap right there. In the spine, Murphy! Hit her in the spine, goddammit! Ow! This isn't going so well. Getting ass handed to me by freaky trenchcoat wearing freak. That's it. Aha! Chopping off her tits is her only weakness. I should have known. Well, let's see what else is here at the Scary Falls, shall we? You know what's the worst that could happen? The fuck?
I must be going crazy.
Really, what was your first clue, Murph, old boy? What the fuck is that? Professor X's scary cousin. And he hasn't got a face. Right? That's not weird at all. What the fuck is... Wheelchairs. I knew it was all your fault. Fucking wheelchairs. They're in it with the birds, man. They're in it with the birds. There's nothing else I can actually do around here, I don't think. Everything else appears to be shut up. I was sure there was like a side area or something. Lovely little Resident Evil 4 reference there. Giant plant. A herb, even, you might say. With red and green things around it. Yes, very well done, very well done. As well as most pointless cave-in. Bird! Fucking get you, bird. Next time, though, because I'm running over again. If I keep going, which I really do want to do, yeah, file sizes are going to be almost as big as Murphy's nose. And again. But yes. Read the stuff about the Bat's Lament Falls if you really, really want to. And yeah, I'm basically going to leave it here, as I say. I'm not sure when the next one of these will be going up, because I'm sort of doing this on the fly, in between bits and pieces for Dead Space and whatnot, which I've actually got quite a lot backlogged up, so I probably could just focus on playing this game for a while if I really wanted to, which I think I might do. So yeah, myself and Murphy will see you next time. Say bye, Murphy. He says bye, in his own special way.